Welcome to my YouTube channel Astha School Sheohar.
Good morning, students. Now we are going to learn animal life. Okay, this is the second chapter, and before this we have learned reproduction in plants. Okay, so we all know, we all aware about that. So we proceed forward. See, habitat means in Hindi निवास स्थान. If any animals you see around your surrounding, around your houses, you will get animals like cat, dogs. All they live in a certain place. Okay, but there is a animals group that live on a large scale in a given in a particular area that we see only in forest. For in a certain place they get food from their surroundings, again shelter, okay, and they all reproduce in their habitat. Okay, so and on the basis of habitat, animals are classified into three groups, and that are terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, and amphibians. Those animals which live on the land, that are called terrestrial animals, and those animals who live in water, that is called aquatic animals. And there is a third one is amphibians. Amphi means dual character. Those animals which have dual character means one is water and one is land. Okay, by nature they have got certain feature, certain dual feature, that is they have ability to live in water and land also. In water they respire through skin, and and on the land they respire through lungs. We see different kinds of breathing organs in animals in the next. So we discuss about that. Now, body covering. What do we mean by body covering? Body covering means we see around us so many animals that have many strange characters, like skin has some feature. Skin causes hairs. Okay, skin also itself acts as a defense mechanism, like it protects from any harms. See, body covering of animals keep them warm. Okay, in cold season or in winter season, and protect from cold and heat. During summer season, heat is much more beyond they have capable to resist that heat. So body covering protects from cold in winter and heat in summer season. Okay, now it also protects from any harms. If some insect touches, then they harm if insect by coming with a force and touches the skin or body, they can harm, but due to the presence of body covering, they can't harm the animals. Okay. Now there are some body some special things that covers the body. Feathers. In case of birds, we see feathers. There are three kinds of feathers. Okay, one is large, one is large that helps in flying, and one is middle feathers that helps that make them body shape, and the small feathers that keep them warm during winter season. Okay. Now scales like lizards, snakes, all animals that possess scales on their body, and they protect from harms. Okay, any kind of. Again, shell. Shell, it is considered a hard outer covering of an organism. Like snails, snails is surrounded by a hard covering that is made up of calcium carbonate, and that is protected from any harmful effects by other organisms on itself. Okay. Now animals are grouped into different categories on the basis of food habits. Here we have discussed animals are grouped into three categories on the basis of habitat. And here we classify the animals on the basis of food habits. Means first one is herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and scavengers. See, herbivores, those animals which eat only plants and plant products, that are called herbivores. As for example, goat, cows, etc. Okay. Carnivores, those animals which eat only flesh of other animals are called carnivores. And as for example, lion, tiger, panther, etc. Okay. Omnivores, those animals which eat both plants or plant products and flesh of other animals, they are called omnivores. As for example, crow, bears, etc. Okay. Scavengers, those animals which live on dead animals, that are called scavenger. As for example, vulture. Okay. These animals live on dead animals. Okay. Now breathing organs in animals. There are different kinds of breathing organs found in animals. As we see, those animals which live on the land, and those animals which live in water, and those animals which live in both water and land. So we discuss about that. Lungs, that is a terrestrial animals. Okay. This is the characteristic feature of terrestrial animals. As for example, mammals. All mammals have lungs as breathing organs. Also, all birds have. Again, all reptiles have breathing organs. But amphibians also have breathing organs as lungs. Okay. Next, spiracles. As for example, insects. If you see cockroach, you will find here three. If you see this is a cockroach, okay, you will find here this side, okay, three spiracles. It is a hole, okay. Through this air enters and they breathe. So next, gills. It is a foremost character of fishes that helps in breathing in water. See, fish, crabs, prawn, oyster. Okay, all these organisms have gills. They make them eligible to breathe in water. Okay, skin. Those animals which breathe through skin, so you can say moist skin. Okay, as for example, earthworm and frogs. Okay, now movement in animals. You have anyway you in your mind the word come. What is the movement? Okay, movement is the changes of place by any kind of organism on the land, water, or anywhere. Okay, that is called movement. First, the terrestrial animals. There is a features, that is a forelimbs and hind limbs. Forelimbs means both front legs are called forelimb and back legs are called hind limbs. Okay, so there is a features that is helps in to survive in terrestrial. Okay, walk and run. In case of animals like deer, goat, buffalo, cow, okay, etc. Okay, all those animals use 4 feet to run or walk. Okay. Next, some animals have ability to hold the things and keep themselves stand on hind limb. Okay, as for example, kangaroo. Okay, kangaroo, they take something in their hands and stand or run on the land. Next, those animals which use 6 legs to walk on the land, that is insects. Okay. Now, some animals are using scales on the lower sides. It means snakes, as for example, snakes have no limbs. That's why they possess scales on the lower side and they use to run, walk that scales. Okay. Wing is a special feature for animals, as birds only. They use their wing to fly in the air and hind limb to run on the land. Next, aquatic animals. Also, aquatic animals have some special features for some birds, and that have webbed feet for swimming. As for example, duck. Duck have feet that is Okay, that is called webbed feet. Okay, if this is like this one, this is called feet, webbed feet. Okay, that is a skin in between fingers. That's why they push the water backward very rapidly and move forward. Next character is fins and tail. Okay, as for example, fishes use their fins to move forward or backward, okay, and sideways, and tail for their change in direction. Okay, next, tadpole. Tadpole use their legs to swim in water. Okay, next, listen, tadpole means that is a larval stage of frog. Okay, it poses at the tail at larval stage, and that's why its name is tadpole larva. Okay, webbed feet is also for swimming in water, and for hind limb for jumping on land, and that is the example is amphibians. Okay, and flippers are found in penguins, and that uses these flippers to move in water. Okay, now come to the point, that is the migration. And migration means the animals which move from one place to another in search of food, reproduction, and shelter. Okay, like in search of a shelter, it moves from means colder to warmer region. Okay, food, if they got in their particular place, food is going to lesser and lesser, and they feel, and they don't get much more food for their survival. They move from one place to another. Okay, reproduction. Some organisms have they have some climatic characters make them to stay somewhere and reproduce somewhere, like the fish that is live in ocean, and when they have to breed, they come into fresh water. Means for their reproduction, they come from saline water to fresh water. Okay, and some fishes are not fitted in fresh water to reproduce. Then they move towards saline water, and after reproduction they come their original place, and in this way they migrate from one place to another. Okay, as for example, fishes. Okay, fishes, birds, mammals. Example, fishes, birds, mammals, etc. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for watching this video.